ones for all the marbles. Do kids still play with marbles?
I would
Surely,
not know.
like marble runs must be really elaborate these days.
I mean, toys do get cooler as time goes on. I feel like each generation misses out on the next cool thing. But to be fair, they're all playing with fidget spinners now.
That is true. Vitality, however, making sure the Splyce don't play with Ardent Sensor.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't think you can ban out enough champions.
There's always
to take
Trundle.
Away. There is always Trundle. Then you can just pair it with anything that does crowd control.
All right. Oh, no Rengar either.
No Rengar. Oh, no, that means we can't have the trashy Rengar game.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, it's not his fault. Well, I guess it is his fault because they banned it.
Wow, they really are banning out every support that builds Ardent Sensor that is in the meta.
Yep.
Okay, we're getting the Gragas again. Now, people think we've not seen AP Gragas, okay? I get it. Mickey has played it in solo queue. He's kind of famous for it. That's where his mechanics come from. And AP Gragas was a thing all the way back in like season 3 in that. When there was I believe a Taiwanese streamer may have been called Gragas God.
Oh, that would make sense.
Yeah, he was impressive. Now, this is actually a sensible draft for now.
Okay, well, there's also the Bard, and we got another
And
Heimerdinger.
now it's not a sensible draft. Heaven forbid I get baited into just about talking about these comps.
Well, I think they might have heard you. Oh, Nuke Duck. Nuke Duck. He's back.
Yeah, now will that be the Cogmore or in the mid lane, or will it be as the AD carry?
I hope it's.
Wow, they're actually banning
sick.
like every
Are they really
range
banning every support?
Yeah, they actually are.
What's next, Soraka?
I don't know. It could be one.
No supports. It's okay though, because Mickey's probably playing Gragas.
Okay, Ilaoi comes out.
All right, and it is Sona.
And
Soraka.
We finally found it.
That's who Boris is.
Boris is finally here.
Oh, well, that was
Nice.
not as exciting as I thought it would be.
Oh, Pantheon.
But that's exciting.
I've been waiting to talk about Pantheon for so long as an actual pick as well. Kabashad was one of the people I think that was playing it. Not going to be great in this matchup, but you can play Pantheon into a lot of matchups up in the top lane. And he can do well. Like, you have an early game dominant laning phase. Trust me, it actually does
I
work.
do believe you, but he's going to be playing up against an Aurelia.
Yeah, Pantheon.
Oh! We got Nocturne and TF!
Okay, Nocturne TF. We have gone back to Season 3 at this point. Twisted Fate. Now, will this be Twisted Fate 80 carry is what I want to see.
Yeah, that is the question, of course, we have to answer. Are we going to see that moved around here? Now, obviously, we have kind of a legit comp on this Vitality side. You put the Pantheon up in the top, the Lee Sin in the jungle. It's not exactly protect the Nuke Duck composition, but they do have some CC.
Steelback is now playing the Thresh instead. I wonder whether that'll be
AD Thresh?
AD Thresh or support Thresh.
Maybe.
I think it'll probably just be support, because last game he had a pretty good game on the Blitzcrank.
Yeah.
Still waiting on the final swaps and the summoners to go through, of course. As a reminder, because a lot of people do end up seemingly being confused about this, both Splyce and Vitality are locked in the standings. These games do not have standings implications, and it is normally why in the last week of the EU LCS, sometimes these games happen where teams say, okay, we don't want to show anything because we got playoffs next week. Let's have a little bit of fun. Entertain the audience, entertain the viewers at home as well. See some things that we don't normally see in competitive play.
If you're not entertained after the last game, you have not been paying attention. This one promises to be no less crazy. Vitality and Splyce. Now, Vitality holding down right now. One game in this series. Splyce looking to put it all away and happily march their way to 2-0 and working into playoffs. Vitality, they're just hoping for pride. One more time is the chance they will have to even things out, send us all the way to a game number 3. And it sounds like the crowd wants that one to happen. We are getting ready to load up onto Summoner's Rift. And oh boy. Well, I want to know from the audience members and anybody, what is your profession? That was underwhelming.
Close. You had to go Spartans. What is your profession?
You are better at this than me.
There, thank you, audience. Thank you.
Yeah.
We didn't prep that earlier. I did the crowd warm up. I'm sorry to steal your thunder, Pyra, but
I'm just gonna let you be the
I really hope
play
the
from now on.
mics were on.
Yeah.
And that we actually could hear that.
We checked that in, actually. Oh, but it's nice. We get the bread maker
Hey,
Pantheon. It's great.
I'm going to steal this and take the opportunity while Splyce are on the wrong side of the wall to say, hey, the Paris crowd are always super hype. We know the last time the LCS was in Paris and the Worlds was, we had a lot of those Spartans chants. I'm expecting the same thing again. Paris is in a couple of weeks.
Flash beat slap.
And now we go back into this.
Falling through.
Oh,
no. Wonder's going to be first blooded. Nukeduck gets it. Now, as there's some flashy plays happening on the Rift, Kabi trying to get himself away. It is worth noting that Cabochard, nice, is the one playing Lee Sin.
Yes, I hadn't yet taken stock of everybody in the game.
Yes, indeed.
What? I was going to say,
No, sorry, I cut you off.
I know, I was like, okay, I see where we're going.
Oh, yeah, for that start, Yamato Cannon can definitely be pretty happy about it.
Can Yamato Cannon see that graphic?
Yes, because he's watching the same thing we are.
Right,
He can see
no,
himself.
the coaches actually have
You're right,
an internal view. I don't know whether, apparently they do get both, I'm being told,
Yes.
so. Yamato Cannon reacts better to a lot of things than that. He just gave a thumbs up.
I mean, battlecruisers are always operational, man.
Only after you've built the fusion core.
True that. Now, let's see if we can this game fusing some action. Cabochard, Joko on the bottom. Bit of a bully lane, isn't it? But they're the ones being bullied.
Cabochard, Joko, yeah, one of the old kill lanes, the Pantheon plus X. Also seen Xin Shao in days gone by fulfill that role.
Yeah, you're taking me back, I mean.
Yep. Now, what are they up against? They're up against Heimerdinger, so that's not exactly a great matchup.
This was the most exciting thing yesterday. Now it's like the thing we're not even talking about.
Well, yeah, but the Heimerdinger is just going to push. Like, that's the thing.
That is true.
The Heimerdinger, he just pushes. Steelback was actually playing solo lane Thresh. What's he got?
I think he's going to build AD. He's got a Doran shield.
I mean, that's possibly. I would imagine so if you're laning. AD Thresh is a ARAM staple pick.
Spell shield out. Wonder's going to get away in the mid lane. Nice.
I like seeing Nocturne. The problem is he's just not exactly a fantastic champion when it comes to doing more things than jumping on one person.
This is true. However, the person you might be jumping on could be Nukeduck on that Kog'Maw now. Ooh, gold card stun.
Mickey's here again.
Plays another Ignite. And it looks like Mickey is going to get that kill, but will he get out alive? Nukeduck flashing for another auto attack. He's going to equalize.
Pugmore. Jungle Pugmore.
Yeah,
Dogs probably, do they do well in the jungle?
Well, that one certainly does. 2-0.
I guess they do, or they could.
Ooh, steal back.
Flay into tower?
Not enough range.
Couldn't quite
Close
get
call,
there.
steal back. It's worth pointing out, this is his 87th game, not giving up first blood.
Oh, yeah, that's great. Keep the streak going.
Still doing it.
As Nukeduck kind of contends with Mickey. I think seeing the Gragas out of Mickey 2 games in a row is now getting a little, like, ego. It's great. We know he's now got these Gragas mechanics. But now he's like, okay, I didn't do good enough. I need to play again.
And then he died.
Yep.
Well, he was going diving, so Pro pretty brought his gear. Big wave pushed up towards the top side. Kabi gonna be able to catch it. This one has gotten a lot quieter. It seems like that's the way of it. The first game,
like
everybody goes for the 5-man invade. We had the blitz crank, the crazy stuff. This time, it's just a little slower. People are actually laning.
People are actually laning, which is weird. We've got a jungle Kog'Maw. We've got Steelback trying to roam. This hasn't really happened a whole lot of times. Steelback likes to keep himself out in the side lane, but he is playing Thresh with TP in the top lane. Very different.
Yeah, and it's kind of hard to see where they're going to be able to make moves on the map elsewise because down on the bottom, they're pushed in continuously to relic shields. I mean, it's kind of hard for these guys.
Yeah, now
a Baker and a blind monk.
That's not a great combination.
No, it's not going to help.
They're definitely going to need some extra damage down there.
2-on-1. See if Steelback survives from Kabi. It's a little hard against the Aurelia. Nukeduck's there. He's got blue buff. He can keep on launching as many projectiles as he wants, of course.
Yep. Vitality are going to have to win on the top side to deal with their crummy bottom lane.
We got to carry now. That's the mentality.
Yeah, they've got to carry now.
Well, Nukeduck's usually the one that does. Steelback certainly can be the one to help out.
I really wasn't ready for this game, Pyro.
That joke was not baked well enough.
Oh, that's so close. I was going to say it was half-baked, but then I'd be reusing your pun, which wouldn't be good.
It's okay. Well, we'll just get back in the kitchen a little bit later, I suppose. Joko's going to take some time before he's going to be able to do anything.
Vedi challenged like the entire broadcast team to who was the better chef the other day, and
He did not win that, did he?
no, he didn't.
I didn't
win
think
that.
so.
I don't want to go too deep on this, but you should follow Vedi on Instagram if you want to see some
free
high
promotion
quality
for,
cooking. Yeah,
fellow caster.
I'll
Yeah.
plug his Instagram. Definitely worth a follow.
We'll get that on the graphic later on.
get the graphics team to just get a Vediest graphic. That'd be great. The sympathy regret one, I like it. I like it. It was
a nice
nearly
touch.
there.
Yeah. Are you giving it like, how high are you rating it?
I don't know. Are we on a scale of 10? Like
How many
7?
sympathies to how few regrets?
Just no regret at
Okay,
that point.
perfect. I think that is exactly what we're looking for here in the European LCS. And by the way, it will in fact be the AD Thresh. Steelback has decided he goes for the Vamp Scepter as his first buy.
I wonder where that's going. Is that play of the Ruin King, or is
yeah,
that...
because you're going to be able to hook people, pull them in, and then when they try to get away, slow them down, steal some stuff. Or you can just kite, I suppose.
The Aurelia is a very interesting one on the other side. It is Cobby that is playing the Aurelia. We haven't really touched on that, as it's Senkuk's stealing away the quote-unquote AD carry role, or at least whoever's in the bottom lane. Vander now, did he get Twisted Fate tips in...
I don't know.
Break.
Flash, whoa, he actually is going to live with the honey fruits.
Honey Fruit today keeps the doctor away at that point. We've only got a medic in-house, so I guess that's good enough.
Worked for Vander, I suppose. Uh-oh, not this time. Oh!
Didn't work. Was it
is why you take the knock.
this ward? Was it this ward? I think it was that ward. Just enough.
Well,
I'm
they knew
sure
he
we'll
was
get a
gonna be in
replay of it. Yeah, they knew he was
That's
back
a
in
value
there.
ward.
That's why they placed it. Just placed it there, knowing they would get that. Steelback's gonna die.
Well, Cobby is not thinking outside the box, unfortunately. Steelback's going to live off that one. Close call, though.
Yeah, Hook goes wildly wide from Steelback. I was seeing if there was a Yellow Star joke in there, trying to figure it out, but he didn't throw out the flay and the box and everything first, so...
Not enough.
No. Splyce are winning the farm game pretty heavily, is the problem.
Here's the replay. Here we go.
Oh, here's the replay.
Okay, so you see him moving into the jungle.
Oh, that's painful.
And, just inside range.
Well, there's the level 1 knocked in over bot lane.
Hello, it looks like they're going to follow through. This time, they're getting their revenge on the bottom, but Semcooks is flashing away. Trashy, not so lucky. Grenade comes out, stops a few, and some mini rockets. Cabochard's going to take some damage. However, Senkooks is trapped under the tower for the time being, and they look to chase him down. Gold card is on. Vander not in range to use it. Senkooks being taken out. Joko, that was a long-range spear.
Ooh.
But Cobby comes in to finish him off.
Vander has locked more gold cards than most TF players from seasons 1 through 3.
Yeah, he's doing pretty well. Oh, more than can be said for Cabochard at the moment.
Yeah, Cabochard ends up falling. Splyce trading kills back and forth.
So we're
super serious.
We're 5-4 right now, and that's pretty much the goal difference. Vitality are still in the lead. Remember, if they can put this one away, we go all the way to game number 3, Stress.
And
The joust of jesters continues.
Everybody wants that joust of jesters for another game. As Nuke Duck, he is, remember, jungle Cogmore.
Yeah, there's not as much protection, but Steelback is there. With the Bro Lantern.
Trashy trying to get close on the Bard now. Last game, was it Vitality had the Bard, right? Cabochard was playing it.
Yes.
Cabo Bard.
That was weird.
Missed that one.
Vander had the Garen. It's hard to keep track of all these things at some point. We'll check the match history later. Now Steelback pulling back. Looks like they're not going to be able to find the damage surrounded by Splyce members. Here comes Cobby. He gets one, looking for two. Acathian, surprise! No dodge that time. Nuke Duck gets his revenge off the end.
Trashy tried throwing the ultimate so that Senkooks or Cobby would survive.
But he
through
stepped
that.
out of
He
it.
stepped out of it by the looks. Trashy, you can see laughing in the camera. Trying to be the best support he could.
I tried. You didn't do it. There's a big That's a big combo. Yeah. Ignite, auto attack. He just needs to wait a little bit more. Is going to come down for him. Vander burning away. A pair of ignites the barrel.
Okay, Mickey. All right.
Oh.
Happy hour was not enough.
Cut short.
Yeah. I see Mickey's
That's when they start
trying to
playing
style on
closing
things. Stop playing. That's not really what happens in bars in the UK.
Well, they should do that.
I don't know. It's a little cliche.
Well, of course. That's the whole point.
So what happens here? Trashy, he throws the ult out to protect Cobby. And then Cobby was walking up. Oh, that was so close.
Yeah, it looked like he didn't realize it was coming down until it was too late.
It's not like there's a giant glowing indicator.
Yeah, but he's already moving the wrong way.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh, this is a replay onto Senkux on the bottom lane.
I'm so
Easy
mad
kill.
we missed the first man drop. That's unfortunate. There'll be more. It's okay, there'll be more.
Is there a better thing than man drop?
No, that was the best name for
like
it.
Button drop? Oh, actually, that's a really different thing.
Let's move on. There's a lot of kills in the mid lane. Nukeduck's got one more. He's 4-1, by the way, on this Kog'Maw. This jungle Kog'Maw. I wonder if he will outperform Senkux on jungle Twitch. If he stays alive.
I wonder whether he'll outperform his stats of him actually playing Kog'Maw, because that was a pretty good game. Got the Gragas before he could explode the Q. Stays for full channel. If he dies, means he can't reactivate. That's one of the most infuriating things about playing Gragas, is when you throw out the Q and it's in the perfect place and you can see it and they're even standing on it, and then you die. Yeah.
I mean, dying generally is not good. That's one thing I've learned. And it might happen to Nukeduck here. Bouncing grenade. Oh, it's going to slow him. Senkux. Mini rockets. Not enough damage. It was so close. Nukeduck, how did he live?
Oh, Senkux. Oh, the wild card's going quite there. Hang on, Vander's going to be careful. Look at everybody heading up the lane here, Trashy. Can he get the ultimate?
Oh, it's going to land right on the tail end of Vander. Wonder's going to be going through, but the gold card comes in, stuns him up. Now he's the one who's nearly deleted.
What is this game?
What is going on? Everyone's health bars are like 2. And no, he's not getting away from that one. Bye.
Nope, that's a kill.
There's the Grand Skyfall. Cabochard was already down. Joko looking to come on in, and the spears. It's Mickey who makes his escape under the tower. Mickey
prefers his yeast not in the bread. Prefers it in the liquid form. Oh, that's a dead Joko.
Big rockets out of Senkux.
For the record, Mickey is complaining because he's like, I can't use the normal skin that I normally use, which tells you he uses one of those skins we talked about yesterday, Devin.
Yeah, the ones that just a little bit too short or wide on the indicators.
I like it. We went for authenticity there. The exclamation mark as a 1 instead of an exclamation mark. So
well, that's probably how someone typed
Mickey with this wrong Gragas skin manages to blast Cabochard back in. Okay, he is actually an impressive Gragas. Like,
you got to give him credit here. Also, he gets exhausted, still gets a combo, and he just walks away.
And then Joko dies. Like,
yeah, even better.
It's actually impressive. Like, credit where it's due.
I mean, this was a tight spot. It was no Mountain Goat pass, unfortunately.
One of the things that these games do kind of highlight is when players get to style on one of these champions that they play in solo queue.
It's where we see the individual skill level, right? Like, you don't often get to showcase it when someone has to be a role player because the meta doesn't necessarily suit what they're trying to do. But when they're allowed to play the kind of things that they know thoroughly, you get to see some truly amazing plays.
You do. It tells you that Mickey probably doesn't queue as support very often in solo queue. That's one thing for certain.
Or at least he's practiced so much that at this point it's not as necessary for him. Now Kabi's getting stopped up, double stuns. The Meep Slap's coming out and has a lot of damage dished onto Joko. And Cabochard gets the kickback and away, flashing, but they're going to follow him through. It's a magical journey into the exhaust, trying to zone away. The tower is not going to save you now. That's a double kill for the Nocturne. Meanwhile, up in the top, things are heating up as Vitality finish off the tower. We're starting to knock down some structures.
Yeah, 2 in favor of Vitality already, and what has been a bit of a game dictated by this jungle Kog'Maw for Vitality. They managed to use it to good effect. Good double stun coming through from Trashy, able to get that binding. And then in comes Wonder with the only thing a Nocturne can do, and then gets blasted away and realizes he has nothing else he can do. So flashes over the wall, tries to get in range. And that's one of the reasons why Nocturne doesn't get seen a whole lot. Still gets the kill. Fantastic play on that one. But now
considering how well that was executed, you don't like Nocturne very much.
Now he basically doesn't do anything for the next minute or 2 of the game until his ultimate is back available. Oh, trying to take the trade!
Oh, Kabi! Oh, that was close.
Trashy's here, though.
All right, can he do it again? I think he might.
So Nocturne, when I was playing jungle, was a jungler that I would play because it's really easy.
Hold on, Stress. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, Mickey's here.
Nice dodge. Nukeduck, double. Oh, the barrel. Oh! That's not fair. There were 3 of them.
Was that the barrel explosion that actually got the kill again? Was that... Did that just happen? No, it was he hit him in midair with his W, I believe. And
All right, well,
Very
looks like
close.
turnabout's fair play. Uh-oh,
Yeah.
wait. That's
Oh,
turn nest.
Sengoku's-
Oh, no, the big
Choco!
rockets! Whoa, he's going to flash out. Choco's down! Oh, baited.
Oh, don't go towards the bush. That's... Oh, Choco.
Well, it just goes to show, if you can't helium or curium, you're going to bury him. Sengoku knows this well. Let me have this, Dress. I don't get to talk about Heimerdinger very often.
I know. Chemistry puns are great. I can always go for chemistry.
That's like the only one I remember because it's actually a Heimerdinger line.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I was bad at chemistry, fun fact.
Really?
Yeah.
It was one of the ones that I was better at.
I barely passed. Just gonna go with that. Nuke Duck. He's dead.
Math was always my weak point, which is why we try not to do maths on stream.
We have a wonderful stats team that tells
yeah,
us
they're
numbers
way
and
better
assure
at
us
math.
that they are correct. We don't actually know, but
Crashy
they
is
tell us
making
yes.
a lot of... Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
Flash is over. Mickey. Okay, this time the team are actually helping Mickey carry. This is the opposite
This
of
is
the last
what they need.
game.
I mean, the thing is, they won without it last time.
Yeah.
But this time, the game looks even if you look at the gold. But Splyce have the tempo advantage. They're pushing in on the bottom. They're pushing in on the mid. Oh, the barrel's coming out. Steelback's narrowly going to live. Mickey's going to flash away, but it's going to be Wonder tagging in. Unfortunately, he's got no backup. Missed the memo. He's the one who needed the help.
I was reaching out to see if we could do a Splyce comparison.
Of game 1 and game 2?
No. We'll see if we get that. The stats team will answer me in a little bit. On Mickey's Gragas compared to Trashy's Gragas, and we can see...
That's a
which
little BM.
statistically- It's not BM. It's not
Trashy's
BM.
not gonna do as much damage. He won't tank.
I know. That's where the funny part
Aw.
comes from. Mickey, however,
Feel
manages to get away from this. Don't feel bad. It's okay. I'm not making fun of Trashy. That's not
Fine.
the point. You just want to see.
Okay.
Want to have the answer to that question.
I guess it is an important part.
Nuke Duck
Soloing
taking down the
dragon.
Mountain Drake. Not the cutest dog I've seen today. Yeah. Lots of cute dogs earlier. The rescue center.
And cats.
And
what I hear.
cats. Yeah. The one we got eventually scored first blood on me earlier today.
I
so
see.
start of a great relationship.
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe you can go 86 games without it after that.
Maybe.
That would be truly impressive.
Better than Steelback. Be the only thing I'd be better at Steelback other than...
Oh, Wonder onto Nuke Duck. I mean, he is doing his job as a Nocturne. He trades himself for Nuke Duck every time.
He's, Nuke Duck has got himself the Gwinsu's Rage Blade, though. So.
That's true. That's when things start to turn around. Uh-oh, Vander. Ooh, wow. His luck hasn't run out yet.
Mickey on the
He's a
chase
little
of
bit
body
forward.
slam.
Oh, this time the barrel bop combo. Trashy's there on the back half. And he sends a cosmic binding that way.
Yeah, Trashy stealing the kill away, trying to make sure that he's the better Gragas. Now, I think if we maybe also then compared who's the better Bard, would that be...
Oh, that? Okay,
would that
yes,
be
that would be
then
perfect.
Equal?
Yes.
This
didn't
is a lot
realize
of
they're
team
playing
for us.
each other's
That's-
champions.
That's a lot of work for us. That's
well, they're working double time right
they
now.
might hate you for that.
Well, you know. That's okay. I'm willing to accept that in the name of science. We have to know these answers, Stress. But we'll check in with the items. Again, it's a slower period in the game relative to everything that has been happening. There's a Trinity Force now for the Aurelia, of course, a Dust Blade of Drakthar and Wonder, so the deletion potential is definitely higher.
Vitality's plan worked.
Yeah.
No Ardent Sensor.
Yeah?
None. Zero.
Not a single. It's a very even game.
Zip.
Okay, man
Ooh,
drop coming in,
counter
teleport following through. Looks like Splyce didn't want to take that fight, though.
Nope, did not want to take that fight. You were talking about the rapid fire cannon. Deficio and Vedius were talking about it earlier. This is a part of a Dracos special build of One Punch Man Bard.
I mean, he did get one punch and kill Vander, but I don't think it was a totally fair fight. And Kabi's able to live through the Nuke Duck.
Steelback.
Cathian surprise, but Steelback's coming in.
Can he
get
get
revenge?
That?
No.
Not in time. Can't get there in time. This has been a bit of a... I don't want to say slower game, because it's been a lot of
slower
kills.
game than the last game.
Fewer towers have fallen in this game.
Yeah.
And not a lot of team fights. That's the problem. I've been wanting to take a team fight, and it's all like a single
today
kill.
and yesterday, right? Yesterday it was all like crazy team fights all the time with a few solo kills off on the side. Now it's all solo kills.
Okay. It is, and that's the problem. I wonder whether this is like the most games of isolated deaths.
You were the one
EU
complaining
LCS
about
history.
stats
I
teams
know,
having too
right?
much work, all right? I'm just pointing that out
Oh,
here.
Vander's
Everything got a little
there.
dark for a second. Turn off the lights. Steal back. Oh, getting knocked into the Raptor pit. Trashy's there. And he delays the inevitable.
He's setting Mickey up. Oh!
double kill.
In came the steal. So important thing to note, Wonder has a Duskblade. He's also dead.
Cabochard killed him.
Yeah.
But
Triple
Bobby
kill.
killed him. That's triple
Oh,
kill.
wait.
Is he gonna get
Hang
the
on.
Quadra?
Got the
Hold on a
stun.
second. Oh, he can't do it. Sincucks. Oh.
No, Senkux, after
Denial.
a play like that, you have to hit, I think it's control 5, because it turns on the old walk of Heimerdinger where he shuffles like this. It's one of the only champions with a...
Give it some time. Give it some
I know, but
Yeah.
I can't tell him. He's playing a game.
Yeah, I guess he's a little busy.
Missed opportunity. I think
too
you
bad.
can still do it. You could do every time, like I've had Heimer in ARAM, you got to do that instantly. So Duskblade on Nocturne, comes out of the shadows.
And Kabi takes the kill.
Yeah, good job with the ultimate synergy there as well. Steelback blasted closer to Kabi so they could end up eventually getting the kill.
And Kabi takes the kill.
Yeah, Kabi takes the kill. Kabi gets it because, you know,
All
close
right,
enough
here's
there.
where it gets real right now.
Yeah.
Cabochard shuts down Wonder. And they go in, and Kabi takes the kill.
Yeah, and then Nuke Dog looks like he's in danger of Kabi.
And then Senkux.
Senkux takes the kill.
Unlucky. Oh, hello. Mickey's gonna take a kill. Maybe. Oh, Wonder. No. Okay. Turn things around. Doesn't matter.
Oh,
We'll talk about stats in a minute, Stress. Now,
Double
right
body
now, there's
slam.
fighting happening. It's a double kill from Mickey. He wants to make himself the best Gragas in EU West.
Gets the triple kill. You saw the damage per minute stats out of Mickey Scraggus compared to Trashy Scraggus.
Tons of
Thank
damage.
you again. Gragas damage, see 564 damage per minute.
I want to get his damage rating. That's what I want.
Damage rating. That would be.
I mean, can you count it? Because he's in
It would
support.
actually be off the charts, right?
Because nobody's playing Gragas support.
Right, nobody's playing damage Gragas that has a lot of damage. So when you look at the expected damage of a Gragas in a game, that is what damage rating actually measures.
It also accounts for roll.
It does.
And when they won.
Yeah. So it actually probably is like plus 100% or something like
But
that. I
it's
don't
probably
know.
only those two sample sizes.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, maybe that guy, Gragas
No,
God, does he count?
Because it would compare it against any Gragas, right? Or you could do, theoretically.
Yeah, you could do that. It just means a little bit less, I suppose.
Yeah.
Now, Nuke Duck, oh,
Legend.
yikes.
Oh, hang on, here comes a man drop. Pantheon comes in, instantly caught
In
with a binding.
Bardol. There we go. Steelback's getting shut down. I'm sorry, I stole the play-by-play moment from his Stress, but because the action does not stop. And at the end of it all, Kabi takes one more kill onto Cabochard. I'll let you have the next one. How about that? I'll let you have the next one.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's fine. They'll take the tower. It'll be great. Splyce are able to take this. I'll get a team fight later on. It'll be the game-winning
A
team fight,
proper team
probably.
fight.
Yeah, exactly. A proper one.
Okay, and then I'll work on my analysis until then. And my analysis is, at the moment, Splyce have nearly a 10,000 gold lead.
That's some great analysis. So this is a bot lane play. As Cabochard. This is where the Aurelia takes over in the game because suddenly, oh, Cabo actually got the kill. That was sick.
You notice how Kabi just sat there off on the side?
Of course.
That's betrayal, man.
Yeah.
That's not
I
okay.
wonder. So I can tell you all about like the British things that would cause betrayal like that. Like yesterday we had the
yeah,
discussion about
you
tea.
have to do it the wrong order with the sugar and the milk and all that.
Yeah, we're gonna need Deficio to talk about what Danish people would do that would cause betrayal like that because I have
Clearly
no
that.
idea. Although I guess Mickey actually is
He's
Danish,
yeah.
so yeah.
I've heard he's been learning a lot of
Ooh.
Danish words. As the Senkuk still
Oh,
leads.
Cabochard
Steelback.
goes in.
Hello. Cabochard, that's one kill. Now Mickey's tagging his way in. He moves real fast with that proto belt.
Yeah.
Joko, he's trying to get one. Oh, he gets it onto Senkers before Kabi comes in and cleans up.
This game is completely bonkers.
I don't know if there's a single kill, James, where Kabi has not stolen it in that 7.
That would be interesting to know how many of Cubby's kills
How do we define kill
were
steal?
kill steals. Technically you don't, we're in a team game, so for those of you at home, they don't count as kill steals.
So here we are again. Steelback runs into the trap. It's a big turret. It gets
That's
hooked.
not, you don't want to hook that in.
The grenade misses. And
Pantheon
they're moving in.
comes in with a stun.
And we don't
hang on, we're
see
back
rest.
into live action. Is Steelback. Look, they're looking for the fight. Cabochard is trying to come down. Nuke Duck is already dead, so we got to keep that in mind. Vander, gold card comes out.
Blows
blasted
the
back.
distance onto Vander. I'm sorry, I'm still taking it.
It's fine. That's a
You go
great-
ahead.
That's a great Bard ultimate. The fight's already dead. Now Kobe locks down, tries to get out, actually jumps through on Twisted Fate, gets a double kill. Looking for more from this fight. Steelback flays him backwards. Trashy looking to try and get the lockdown on this. Flash forward into the Cosmic Binding. Wonder comes in, steals the kill. Finally, turnabout's fair play. Splyce, they get 4.
Well done. That was very impressive.
Senkux was trying to get the Baron at the same time.
I mean, he might just do it. Unfortunately, his turrets run a little bit out of steam at the moment, so Wonder's coming back in.
Something tells me Heimerdinger doesn't use steam-powered turrets. I don't know what it is powered by.
Idea,
it's like, what do you call it?
It's Hextech. It's Hextech.
Yeah, Hextech. That would be it, yeah.
It's a mix of magic and technology.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I should have known
It's like
that.
technology powered by magic.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Not steam.
No, but I mean...
Could be steam.
You know, makes about as much sense. It's all good.
But it couldn't be because he has 3 turrets, so it can't be steam at that point. Because look, Splyce are on the backtrack. On the backtrack, Mickey goes in, catches out Vander, sets up Kobe perfectly out of the Zhonya's. Double Zhonya's. What even is that? Doesn't count because Vander didn't get hit by it while he was in the first one. Comes through, in comes Kobe into the backline. Here's the Aurelia play. Look at it, impossible to really take out the Aurelia. Beautiful work out of Trashy here, and Wonder just in with the steal with that Tusk Blade.
Will Kobe ever get a quadra kill? Find out next time.
We actually have had really few quadras this split. I was looking through trying to get montage plays, and I think there's only been like 3 or 4 of them total. One of them I think Nuke Duck had. Not a lot, whereas every split we seem to have big plays from time to time.
Splyce are cosplaying the Wolf Camp.
They actually howled.
Yes. Haven't heard that one in the LCS in a while.
They're just looking at us. Well,
Steelback should have been looking at the screen.
Unicorns are looking at this thinking, what even is this? Is this what people think our games used to look like when we played Yorick Cassiopeia?
Well, from what I hear, that's what their scrims look like, but that's another story.
I've heard they're better now. I've heard that it's better than the Yorick Cassiopeia days.
I mean, that was legit, man.
Unicorns will love getting ready for a series up against H2K that has a bit of a grudge match on it.
Oh boy, Transcendent Blades, Vitality trying to hold on for dear life, but this game is going to be over. Now Stress, take the rest of it.
I'll try and take the rest of it. I'll come up with a big, strong line for the end of it. Splyce, they're looking to crush through 4 members of Vitality dead. Only Cabochard survives in front of 4 Danes and a Slovenian. And Splyce, they've booked their way to playoffs. 1 more practice game in the books, and they're already backing away. I went way too early on this, Devin. So did the audience.
Practice. Don't worry about it. Steelback, he's getting the hook for some reason. There's still Nexus turret. I think this is gonna be it. There we go. Oh, nice dodge on the barrel.
Steelback taunting them out.
He's got some serious positioning mechanics. Teleport coming in
Mickey,
on that last minute. Oh, Doko just gets deleted. I got chills from that one, but now they're on top of the Nexus, and this will be the end of it all. As the ace comes through, doesn't matter, everyone's coming back up.
Not quite. At this point, Splyce needs a 3rd attempt at the base to take it 50 kills to 22.
This is when you just type in all chat, just end. Open mid.
I'm exhausted. How do you do this whole shouting thing?
Well, see, I direct all the energy that would be going into my brain analyzing games into doing stuff like that.
Dead at that point.
Yes.
12 deaths on this Cogmore. May have done more damage with the Cathian Surprise.
Six goes in for the turret. He's dead. At this point, they're just throwing themselves lemming style at this base.
Yeah, this is where it's going to be a 60-minute game, and Vitality are going to be like, okay, now we try hard.
Well, hold on, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Okay.
We're rapidly approaching 6-item territory, which means all that gold is going to get stacked up. Nobody's going to have any room to buy anything anymore. And I believe we could be in for some portal action.
You're right, Devin. We should definitely take a super serious look at the items like Infinity Edge Aurelia.
Yep. That just happened.
Or Lichbane Voidstar full AP Gragas that we saw in the last game.
Well, that's pretty legit. I mean, Mickey's really big.
He's been real good on the Gragas.
And the Heimerdinger build, yeah, you know, Rapid Fire Cannon and Luden's Echo on the Bard.
Don't forget the Proto Belt.
Classic combo, by the way.
It's great. I feel like this probably hasn't been the most fun game for Joko. He's been forced to buy Randuin's Omen.
Yeah, I feel like he should have let Cabochard play the play the Pantheon.
So Pantheon actually is a matchup that I've seen people trying to play into Fiora, but it's not exactly the common turn of events.
Whoop.
The Fiora is
turning
just
into a common turn of events. Nuke Duck right on the back, gets nuked down.
I underestimated Nocturne. Apparently with Duskblade, disgusting.
And Edge of Night, and Ghostblade, and a serrated Dirk for good measure. Why not? This is going to be the end of it all. Knocking, barreling everyone. Kabashard a little late to the party as his own base is set to fall here. And they tag in, he gets the kickback, barrels coming through. He doesn't want to have a drink, it's a double kill given over to the Bard, and Joko comes in to drop on top, looks for one more to finish things off. He just spends all that APM to spam his taunt, and that is going to be the end. Finally, the Nexus is bare, and after a 2-game series full of action, we can finally say GG!
Fun series out of Splyce and Vitality. A reminder, no standings implications there. Splyce heading to playoffs. They get the moral victory. They get the actual victory as well. That's even better than a moral victory.
Yeah.
And we kind of saw maybe Splyce, if there is a meta where Gragas support is commonly played, would
Everyone's
be a
gonna have to
very
watch out for
formidable
Mickey.
team.
Yeah.
Mickey, that was an
that's-
impressive performance.
Ugh. All right, well, that series was something else.
It was. It was fun. It was a little different to yesterday's series.
Just a bit, different flavor, right?
Yeah.
A total in that game of 79 kills across 31 and a half minutes.
Surprised we didn't get to 100.
Would have been fantastic.
Yeah,
Would have been so good.
that would have been fun.
All right. Well, you know, I'm being told we're gonna get a little bit of insight into how Splyce were calling out that game.
Okay.
I'm gonna send it over to a clip to see what it all sounded like, how the action was unfolding. Oh, not yet.
Oh, okay.
We're not
soon.
ready.
Soon. That's fine.
It's okay. It's a
You just-
preview.
It's
Not a spoiler, it's a preview.
announcement of an announcement.
Yes.
It's a little tease setup.
Hold on, I'm gonna go tweet it.
Yeah.
It'll be on Twit longer in 7 hours.
Ooh, that's gonna
Too
make
soon.
everybody mad if you actually use Twit longer. So, for Splyce, I feel like we still have to have some sense of discussion about how they're in playoffs, and of course, they will be matching up against G2. That is a very tough matchup, and a repeat of the summer finals from last year.
Absolutely, they will need everything they can get, and one of those things that they've been practicing, of course, communication is one of the most important
Here we
parts
go.
of League of
And that
Legends.
is going to be
So let's
the
listen
end.
to the inner
Finally,
workings of
the
that
next-
Splyce precision play.
In 130. Oh, there's a tier.
You have what? No, but are they smurfing or what? Oh. Nightmare's alive. That's fine.
Okay, the real carry is still alive. Oh, look what, guys.
Help! I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming.
Okay, I'm
Oh, you blocked the Q, you're smurfing.
Listen, no flash.
I'm coming, I'm coming.
No flash?
I'll go for Lee Sin, I'll go for Lee Sin.
No flash. No flash. No flash. No flash. But he's obviously here.
Hello?
Oh, hey! Did they get rid of me? Don't push again to me. That easily.
Never get rid of the Senkooks. He's always there when you least
That was a
expect
pretty
him.
sweet cue.
Yeah.
Spawns
nice.
a tower, the turret, just in place. I don't know exactly what they were saying towards the end of it. I hope it was safe
I
for
think it
broadcast.
eventually became just Danish, right?
Yeah, I hope
It's
it was
usually what
safe for
happens.
broadcast. I was being told we were coming back to us, so it might have actually just been English, and I couldn't quite hear it.
Okay.
But
Well, the important thing is, you know, you
Always the
synchronize
danger.
A at the end of it all.
yeah, always the danger, especially after, you know, we've had those times with Yankos where we're just like,
We don't
just
talk about
broadcast.
that.
It's great. Everything's amazing.
It's okay. It's the English broadcast. Doesn't
yeah,
matter if it's
exactly.
different languages.
Brilliant.
Boom.
Splyce with a good victory here. Of course, we are getting ready to interview some of their players.
Yeah, we're
after a
going to hear
hard-earned win.
from, I believe, the best and the second best Gragas on Splyce.
You decide which one.
Yeah, you guys decide. Maybe we can get a little vote going after it all.
Speaking of voting,
Yeah. Got a player of the series.
yeah?
Who voted for Daylor?
Player of the series is Taylor. It's an
done.
oldie but a goodie. Because when your team goes undefeated in the LCS, vote MVP of the coach.
Yeah, why not?
That's great.
Yeah.
It's-
You thought you had heard the last of Luis Sevilla.
Maybe we're trying to tell them who the coach should be for next split.
Oh,
Can't really impress on them too much.
you heard it here first, quite possibly. Now, Splyce closed out their split with a victory. Let's take a magical journey over to Dracos for a word with Mickey and Trashy.
Wow. Otawamne is here shouting at my interview subject. Sit down, Otawamne, you'll get your chance. All right, well, focusing in, they said I'm joined by the first and the second best Gragas on Splyce. Guys, I'm not sure who is who. Mickey, who is the #1 Gragas on Splyce?
I think it's pretty obvious who's the number one. But these 2 games that I played Gragas wasn't the best display of my skills on him, because the Vandal skin is disabled on the TR, so I couldn't play with it. So that was a bit sucks.
So if you have the Vandal skin, are you saying that you are the number 1 Gragas on Splyce?
Yeah, then it's pretty obvious.
Trashy.
In his mind, he's the best Gragas in the world if he can play with the skin, but his excuse is that he can play with the skin, obviously. So I would say it's up for debate. Mickey is the flashy Gragas player. He will make the sick plays. Well, I'm playing Gragas very smart compared to him.
All right. Well, it balances out. Well, then just to round it out, just to keep things on an even footing, gentlemen, one more question about the game today. Sick Bard coming in from Trashy. Number 1 Bard, do you think it's fair to say, Mickey, that his Bard mechanic's a little better?
I think he is undefeated right now on Bard, and I lost 1 game already this split on Bard, so I gotta give it to him on that one.
There you have it. I'm joined by the number 1 Gragas, the number 1 Bard of Splyce. Well,
I agree, actually. You should see some highlight plays in solo queue when I play Bard. It's almost like watching Mickey play Gragas in solo queue, but only almost, I think.
I like that you guys are so positive and supportive of basically trashing each other's roles. Well, I want to take it a little serious. We'll look forward. Of course, playoffs are coming up. You guys matched up against G2. I'm curious, how do you feel about being matched up against G2 in a quarterfinal right off the bat? And Mickey?
I don't think it's that big of a problem. I don't really mind if we would play them or Misfits, since I think they're pretty similar. And I think they're pretty predictable in what they're going to do. So I think it's easy to prepare for them. So I don't think the match should be that one-sided as most people think.
So why? So I feel like if I had asked you this, let's say last season when G2 were super dominant, you would have told me that this was a death sentence. Is that fair?
I think that's fair to say. G2 have kind of shown that they're not unbeatable. Teams are taking games off them, and we can take games off them too. We haven't really shown that in the split when we played against them. But I think obviously G2 is not an easy opponent. They're very strong for a reason. They have been winning the splits prior to this, so it's not an easy game for us. But we have hope that we can beat them if we play at our best, and that's what matters.
What do you think the biggest factor is when it comes to prepping for the week ahead? Is there anything in particular that you think Splyce needs to focus on right now? Because obviously this series right here, it wasn't going to show us what Splyce needed to work on and what you guys wanted to improve before playoffs.
I mean, if we would tell you what we're working on, then we would probably give up what we're doing, right? So we're just trying our best, and if that is not enough for against the G2, then it's fine. We're trying our best right now.
Too smart, Trashy. I can't get you to reveal anything here. All right, Mickey, to round it out, I want a prediction for the series to come. H2K at UOL, similar to you guys in Vitality, standings are locked. They're not technically playing for any standings implication, but who is going to take it? What is the score going to be?
I would say H2K 2-1.
All right, Trash, would you agree?
I think H2K will win 2-0, and I think there's actually a lot on the line for H2K in this game because they have said themselves that they really want to beat UOL, and they want to show that before the playoff games if they're potentially going to play against them. So I think H2K want to win today, and hopefully that will show for them.
All right, well, you heard it here. H2K predictions from both Splyce members. We'll find out who's going to come out on top when we get back. H2K versus Unicorns of Love, the final series of the Summer Split regular season when we return.